Evening.
Afternoon?
All right, you ready to record?
Yeah. Wait, hold on. We're reviewing Darren today, right? Sorry, my head's been all jumbled since last week.
No problem. And yeah, Darren, we went over a lot of stuff with him last week, though, since the thing with Edith. So this episode is mostly about his childhood and his relationships with Pearl and Frank.
Okay, yeah, thanks.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just so confused.
Yeah, same. Okay, well, three, two, one.
Hey everyone, welcome to episode 5 of Case Closed.
Today we'll be talking about Darren Fox, the chef at the Savory Spoon and one of Pearl's childhood friends.
That's actually exactly what we'll be looking into. We reviewed a ton about him and Edith last week, so this week we'll be talking about Darren's relationships with Pearl and Pearl's stepbrother, Frank.
They were all friends in their childhood, but is it all a coincidence?
Let's find out.
Darren,
Yes?
would you please tell Frankie to stop bothering me about my disagreement with Edith?
Frankie, please stop bothering Pearl about her disagreement with Edith.
Not bothering her.
Well, you are. You were very helpful, Darren.
Anytime, Pearl. What happened between you anyway?
Just a small argument.
About?
In what way does it concern you?
Curiosity killed the cat, Pearl. Do you want curiosity to kill me?
If you must know, we just disagreed on our school project. It was nothing significant.
Have you forgiven each other?
Since when are you two detectives?
I'm just curious, Pearl.
Okay, well, everything's fine. No need to worry.
First, we're going to listen to an interrogation between Detective Bailey, Darren, and Frank. Do you have it up, Adain?
Yeah.
Thanks to the both of you for chatting with me this afternoon.
Of course, Detective.
Happy to. So I understand that the two of you and Pearl were very close when you were children.
I'd say we were, yes.
Indeed.
Would you say that was still the case up until the incident? Were the three of you still close?
I wouldn't say...
We were not. No.
Okay. Well then, do you know why that is? Were there any disagreements that led to your friendship, say, fading?
Well, life, really.
Yes. Just busy with my job. Darren was busy with his.
And what do you do for a living, Mr. Anderson?
I am a loan officer at the bank, sir.
All right. Were there any unresolved issues or disagreements that may have affected your relationship today?
No, sir. All good.
Mr. Fox?
No.
All right. Mr. Anderson, I asked Mr. Fox in our last conversation, but for you personally, have you spoken to anyone recently who you may feel had a motive to hurt Miss Adams?
Huh. Well, now that you mention it, I did recently converse with Ada Holt as I visited the restaurant for a quick bite.
Are you implying that you think Ada may have had something to do with Pearl's death?
I don't know, Detective. I truly don't, but I'm not ruling it out, that's for sure.
Why do you say this?
She was very awkward when I was talking about what happened. Almost uncomfortable.
Is it possible she just didn't want to say something wrong?
No, it wasn't that. There was something she wasn't saying.
I see. Mr. Fox, would you happen to have any comment on this?
I'm sorry to say that. I wouldn't deem it impossible.
That Ada had something to do with Pearl's death?
Yes.
Why do you think that?
Well, Detective, she's been very secretive as of late, very jumpy, and, she's not been herself, not the Ada I hired last year.
I see. Well, I think we're done here for now. Thanks again for your time.
Anytime, sir.
Sure.
Huh.
Did you have any immediate thoughts about that?
Yeah, Darren seemed pretty tense at times, especially when it came to talking about Frank, Pearl, and him.
I wonder why.
Wait, hold on.
Okay.
Okay, here's something. Looks like Frank worked at Century Community Bank in Maine from 1930 to 1943.
Oh,
Hold on. Apparently Darren had all his money there and everything. I don't know. I don't know how banks work. But anyway, maybe there was some sort of dispute over money stuff and Darren's being sour about it or something.
maybe? I don't know, but hey, how'd you find that so fast anyway?
2023.
All right.
I'm not honestly sure what we can do with that right now, so let me see what else there is. Huh.
What?
Letters.
Edith's and Bob's again?
No. One from Pearl to Darren and Frank, and responses back to her from both of them.
Huh. Okay.
Want to read them?
Sure, I'll read Pearl's.
Okay, yeah. Let me screen share it real quick. Okay, there we go.
Alrighty, I guess I'll just read Pearl's letter to Darren since I guess they're both the same.
Yep, okay.
Dearest Darren, I hope life has been treating you well, my friend.
I do apologize for not coming into the restaurant recently. Things have been restless. Regardless, I'm writing to you to express my interest in getting together with you, Frank, and myself for lunch. Oh, it's been so long since we've all been together. I miss my old friends, and I would truly love to catch up. Have you and Frankie spoken recently? It's been a bit since I've talked to my stepbrother. I hope the two of you have been able to keep in touch. Well, kindly let me know when you're available for our little meetup. Best, Pearl.
It seems fine enough. Genuine. Seems good, right?
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought.
Well, do you want to read Frank and Darren's replies?
Yep. This is Frank's letter. Pearl, please know I regret not reaching out to you, though I am grateful for this kind invitation.
I would very much like to go to lunch with two of my loved ones. It would be a wonderful time to talk with one another about life. The workplace is a bit busy presently, though I would love to have a Sunday brunch if that would be all right. Please let me know as I am anxious to have our outing. Take care, my dear sister. Frank.
That seems nice too.
Yeah. Hold on, let's just read Darren's letter first.
Okay, I will. Thank you for this letter, Pearl, though I will have to politely decline.
I just don't believe it would be an exemplary idea. Perhaps you and I could get together another time, but for now, I will have to pass. I wish you and your stepbrother a lovely meeting. Thank you, once again, Darren.
Okay, that's weird.
Yeah, so we had an issue of some kind with Frank even before Pearl's death.
Yep. Are those letters dated? Can you zoom in?
Yeah, let me see.
Oh god, that's blurry. Can you tell what it says?
I'm gonna take a screenshot and sharpen it.
Okay.
March 24th. Oh my god.
What?
March 24th, 1933.
Are you kidding me?
No.
You mean Darren had been holding some sort of grudge for 7 years?
At least.
Whoa.
I wonder what did happen between them.
Maybe you were right earlier.
I don't know.
I'm really curious about Frank and Darren's comments about Ada.
Yeah, I know. Me too. I know we're looking into Darren's life this week, but I still feel like maybe we should look into a couple things about her and Darren.
I agree.
Let me see what I can find.
Same here. Here's something, a letter from Ada to Darren.
Yep, I just got there too. Dated, let me see, July 31st, 1939.
Looks like it's maybe a letter she sent trying to get hired.
Let's see, I'll start it. Dear Mr. Fox, my name is Ada Holt and I currently reside in Cumberland, Maine.
Recently, I noticed the sign outside of your restaurant, the Savory Spoon, which noted that you are looking to hire new waitresses. So I decided to write this letter. I'm looking for work to find money. I will be honest in saying that. However, I do have another reason for your sign piqued my interest. My mother, sisters, and I ate at the savory spoon very often when we were children, even prior to when you began running the business. It was our favorite activity. I'm hardworking, friendly, and I care about whichever job I may have. I believe that I would be a wonderful addition to your restaurant staff. Thank you for your time, Mr. Fox. I wish you a lovely day. Sincerely, Ada Holt.
That was nice.
Yeah, so you were right about it being a job application kind of letter, which means that she was hired a year prior to Pearl's death, as Darren said in that interrogation.
Yep. Do you see Darren's letter back to her?
Oh, yep, here it is. You read.
Ms. Holt, thank you very much for this letter.
I am looking to hire waitresses, yes, and I think you'd be a perfect fit. What a nice memory of your childhood. I would love to offer this position to you. How about you come by the restaurant tomorrow afternoon and we can have a chat? I hope you have a delightful day as well. Darren Fox.
Okay, not sure what to do with this, honestly. Are you?
Nope. Let's see if there's anything else here about Ada and Darren.
Miss Holt, welcome.
Thank you, thank you. It's beautiful in here. You know, exactly how it was a decade ago.
Yes, I like to think I've kept the charm and authenticity alive.
You sure have.
Well, shall we sit? So when are you available to be at the restaurant?
My schedule is very much open, Mr. Fox. I can be here whenever I'm needed.
Excellent. Well, Ada, in that case, welcome.
Oh, thank you very much.
Certainly.
I can be here bright and early tomorrow.
That's perfect.
I think I found something else.
Me too. What did you find?
Hold on. Looks like it's some document. Not sure who wrote it. Let me screen share it.
Okay. Suspect behaviors during investigations.
Weird.
Want to read them?
Yeah. Should we just read Darren's or all of them?
I mean, we've got it up. We might as well read all of them.
Okay. Looks like Bob is first. Seems almost unemotional at times. Doesn't remember what type of medicine he bought.
Nor what specifically he asked for when he arrived at the pharmacy. Acts differently when speaking with Miss Stone than when we converse alone. Mr. Adams puzzles me.
Okay, then. Huh.
Bob confuses us too, Bailey.
Okay, on to Edith's notes.
Miss Stone is very defensive, stubborn, and extremely difficult to talk to. Does not like answering questions, though I believe she is not guilty, and instead just a bit exasperating.
I think you pretty much covered everything.
Yep.
No, but honestly, you didn't think she was guilty?
It's possible that she wasn't. Maybe it was Bob.
I don't know. Well, I guess let's read Darren and Ada's notes.
Sure, I'll start Darren's. Very friendly and helpful, though he doesn't always have clear and concise responses.
I take that as part of the natural shock following the loss of one of his dearest friends. Mr. Fox seems to care about Miss Adams and miss her deeply. I have every reason to believe his innocence.
Huh, okay.
So far, we have every reason to believe he's innocent, too.
Let's read the stuff about Ada and then we can discuss, okay?
Yep.
Let's see. Miss Holt is quiet, nervous, and quite honestly confusing.
I'm concerned about her the most. Attempted to leave town in the midst of this investigation, though I have stopped her and she will remain a key suspect.
Why would she?
I don't know. Like I said earlier, I know this week is supposed to be more about Darren, but right now there's a ton of stuff being uncovered about Ada.
Yep. And from Bailey's notes, Darren seems completely innocent too, which I'm pretty sure we thought all along.
Basically, yeah.
Why in the world would she try and run away?
Unless...
What other evidence even supports that she could have been guilty?
Did you hear her in those interrogations? She was always so unsure and nervous and just weird.
True. Oh, and she said she was closing up with Darren the day Pearl died, right? But Darren didn't think she was.
Yep. Well, that sort of brings me to the thing I found. I think. If I'm being honest, I don't exactly know what it is.
Screen share.
Okay. There.
Oh, those are time cards.
What?
Time cards. People used to use them at jobs. They basically show when you clock in and out.
Huh. Okay. Hold on. June 9th. Oh, here's something.
Ada Holt, June 9th, 1940. Bingo, Prez.
Oh, okay. Here. Got to work at 11 a.m. and left at 5:30 p.m.
So she was there at closing.
Seems that way.
Hey, Prez.
Yep.
I was just scrolling through these materials here and I found a letter to Detective Bailey.
From?
Gina.
Gina, the random neighbor Gina?
Yeah, that's the one.
What's it say?
I'll pull it up and start reading it. Detective, this is Gina Hale, Miss Adams' neighbor.
I spoke with you recently regarding the investigation, and I believe I just might have information that could do you good. See, I'm aware of the conversation you held with Darren Fox and Ada Holt, where they were asked to provide alibis for their whereabouts at the time of Miss Adams' death. I'm also aware that Ada insisted that she was, in fact, at the Savory Spoon with Darren at closing time, around 4:30 to 5 that evening. However, I happened to run into Miss Holt leaving my neighborhood at about 4:45. Hello, Ada, yes?
Yes, that's right, Ada.
Lovely to meet you. I'm Gina.
I really must rush off. I apologize. Have a lovely evening, Gina.
Well, all right then. Moments after Ada rushed off, I noticed Pearl's husband, Bob, I believe, driving up to their home. I kept watch just for a minute as I started my walk back to my own house. Before I could even get inside, though, I heard a scream. I was going to see what was the matter, but I had to get back to Charlie, my Cocker Spaniel, to make sure he was all right. Oh, how my Charlie despises loud noises. Anywho, that's all I know. I hope this was of help. All the best, Gina Hale.
Okay. What?
Why would she hurry off when she saw Bob, and why was she in their neighborhood?
And why does her time card mark her down as being at the restaurant until 5:30?
Something here isn't right, and there was someone else involved. I know it.
Well, we've certainly learned new information today, and our suspicions have definitely changed a lot. At least mine have.
Mine have too, yeah.
Are you thinking it was Ada?
Kind of. You?
Yeah.
Well, good thing next week's episode is actually dedicated to looking into her life and her background.
Yeah, hopefully we can discover the truth, or at least find out some answers to the questions we have.
Yeah, exactly. Well, thanks to you guys for listening.
Make sure to come back next week for an all-new episode. Bye! Huh.
Pretty much. This case is insane.
I know. No wonder Detective Bailey dropped it.
That's actually something else I wanted to look into. Bailey didn't really seem like the type to just give up. I wonder what happened.
Yeah, I agree. Well, let's both look into some stuff over the next few days and share what we find next episode.
Sure. Okay, it's getting late here. I should go to bed.
Night.
Bye.
Oh, Frankie, how I missed your face.
I've missed you too, Pearl.
Sit. I can't wait to catch up with you.
How are things? All good with that husband of yours?
All is well with Bob, yes. You can say his name, Frank. It won't poison you.
It was just off wording on my part. My mistake.
Oh, Frankie, you don't like Bob. I know you don't. I don't think you ever have.
I like Bob just fine, Pearl. Truly.
All right, Frank, if you say so.